5 mana is a lot of mana, but you know, there's not a good, if there was a good way to cheat enchantments into play, you know, it's just put Omniscience into play instead. Also, is Rin 6 better than Obosh? I don't know yet. We've talked about it a lot. I think it's an interesting conversation. Not sure. All right, let me actually play Seal of Fire turn 1, because if I draw a land and I see like Fable or like Blood Moon, I'll probably want to grab that. But right now, if I commune and I see like land and 3-mana enchantment, I won't know like which one I want. Or if I draw a land, I can get the combo piece too. Uh-oh, opponent. Okay, so then I drew this, and I know I just want to land. Gonna let the Nettle Sentinel be in play here. So I might have to like, I guess I can pitch Obosh. I don't want to have to discard this to Seasoned Pyromancer. What was the Cascade Suspend enchantment combo you ran unworkable with Quest for Frame? If you're talking about like the return all enchantments from the graveyard to play, yeah, it's that combo's not good with this at all. Like it's be very difficult to deal damage to your opponent after casting Resplendent Belief, but also like why would you want to, you know, cheat that into play instead of just cheating Omniscience into play, right? Let me just Fury them here. Still need to play Elves. Okay, probably have to Seal of Fire that. Scoring a land here is kind of weird. I think I'm just gonna wait. Returns a Forest. Love Quarian Ranger. Okay, Circle of Dreams Druid. That's an interesting card to see, actually. I never really felt like I wanted a 5th Elvish Archdruid. Yeah, let's just go ahead and let them... Well, can I... Actually, no. Yeah, pitching all will be one feels pretty bad, but I think letting them untap with the Druid is too likely to result in my untimely death. And our top decks on average are going to be better than theirs. We're up to 5 mana now. But I don't know, like if you think that like casting a 5-mana enchantment is clunky, then like it's hard to argue very strongly for like discarding a 5-mana enchantment to a looting effect and then resolving a cascade spell. That is like more work than just spending 5 mana on a card. I feel like Rin 6 would be amazing. I agree. It would be over, like you would lose Obosh, but that could maybe be fine. Obosh is really good. Rin 6 is really good. Is there no 2-mana creature in Yogg you want to pay 3 mana to get it back? You tell me. I don't think so. So Fable and Rin puts counters to trigger all we want? Yeah. Why play Cascade spells? Play normal. Just do it to talk to a suspend. Again, like 2 mana suspend 2 plus loot an enchantment into the yard. Just cast the damn thing. Literally just cast the damn thing. You know what I mean? It's so many cards and so much work to like still just get into play on turn like 4 or 5. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm telling you, Panda. There is like, as far as I know, not a way to do it. Belief is definitely not it. Belief is like the only thing that's close. Oh no, they have 4 blockers now, so I can't actually top deck and win with the combo. Bummer. Losing after Double Fury would be crazy. Now I want to play the Arbor Elves deck. This looks so sick. They brick though. We're you know, falling further and further behind. Barely a card here. Let them have their fun. Is All-Be-One so bad that you can lose against Elves the playset of Fury? I mean, you can lose to Elves with the playset of Fury no matter what, but maybe. I was maybe like too aggressive with my Furies also. It's hard to say. Kind of feels like that was possibly the case. Ooh, gross. How do they have Sylvan Anthem and Tyvar and Circle of Dreams Druid in their deck? What did they cut? I don't know, I'm dead. Is it worth attacking Tyvar with Spire, hoping they block and put in the bin? Maybe it is, yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't have much of the sideboard either for the Elves matchup. Our main deck's pretty good against it. Endurance is like a reasonable sized creature and is okay against Tyvar. The problem is if you Endurance in response to the minus, they'll still probably get a creature back, I guess. I think like I'll play like a Magus and like 3 Endurance, but mostly hope not to draw these cards, to be honest. I missed the explanation. Why did we choose to pitch All-Be-One? Well, we could have held it. The problem was my opponent had a Circle of Dreams Druid plus Corian Ranger in play, which was threatening like upwards of like 6, 7, 8 mana, and so like you know with Realm Walker, like they could pretty easily combo off, depending on how strong their hand was. It could have been better to wait. It could have just been better to like you know let them untap with it, but. Like I said when I cast it, I was of the impression that like my top decks were on average going to be better than theirs, and I did not top deck better than them. Keep Twitch Prime, thank you. This hand's awesome. What is the combo builder besides All-Be-One? Quest for Pure Flames, 1-mana enchantment that combos with it. But also, like, you know, to some extent, too, like, we might be seeing that Elves with Tyvar is a lot more resilient than we're used to. I wonder how... I really want to know, like, how... I wonder how many Circle of Dreams Druids they're playing, how many Sylvan Anthems, and over what. Because they're also playing 2 Corian Ranger, how many Tyvars are they playing? I have a lot of questions. I'm probably not going to get too many answers. Because I was thinking with Tyvar, like Tyvar kind of does the Corian Ranger thing, but so I was only playing 1 as like a Cord target. Oh, they're probably not playing Cord. Cord is so good, but maybe it makes sense. All right, let me just discard my lands here. We have plenty of mana. So I guess I get to kill the Heritage Druid next turn when the Fable ticks up, funny enough. I get to untap, though. No Cocos. I was playing Cord over Cocos anyways. It's honestly, like, the Cord also makes your sideboard so much better in Elves. It's like night and day. Okay, pretty good. Could just win here. I guess. Okay. So let's go ahead and deal damage to Heritage Druid. And then I'm going to play Seal of Fire. And it's kind of nice that I don't have to decide to Seal of Fire anything in particular yet. But if I brick, I'm going to kill the Archdruid. Okay, but I found the quest for Pure Flame, so now I just get to go quest, seal ya win. Seal ya. Oh, they know the combo, awesome. Okay, game 3, I guess. Gonna cut the Magus for the draw. They landed on a set number of spell kits in Anviltron main. No, I mean I haven't worked on Anviltron, of course, in weeks. I've just been playing this. Wow! Am I ever keeping this against Elves on the draw? I feel like this is a tweet. Maul? We have double Fury on a 7. I don't know. I think it's actually interesting. I'm not sure. I don't have an opinion formed yet. I want to ask on Twitter though. I'm gonna keep. I think it's like unironically correct. Remember we double feared and lost game 1. Now we do a 0 lands. I don't know. I don't think this hand is bad. I really don't. I mean, guess maybe it's bad, but like, you know, one forest. What I like about this hand. As soon as we draw a forest, we have 2 mana, and then we have this, you know, Seasoned Pyromancer. We have a lot of interaction. Could be wrong. Could be fucking right too. I think with the card advantage spell there, I have to kill the Visionary. We got 3 cards in their hand. Basic Mountain coming right up. Yeah, so we only have 16 lands, I guess, that cast the 15 lands that cast the Sprawl. We'll be okay. I don't know. I feel okay about it. Shaper Sanctuary, huh? It's funny. And a 3rd Leaf Crown Visionary. That's actually really gross. The 3rd Fury. I don't think I'm supposed to Fury this Visionary, give them a card right now. Could be wrong, because they're probably just get a card anyways. Okay, well now I guess it'll be easy to Fury, kill both of those. I'll give them 2 more cards, but definitely going to. I will also say, like, you know, it is unlucky that we haven't drawn a land in the first 4 draws. We're pretty favored to, for whatever it's worth. But now look at us, huh? We're off to the freaking races. Uh-oh. Okay, less of an uh-oh. Less of an uh-oh. Okay, probably gonna discard Seal of Fire, huh? They got no cards in their hand. Okay. Play a Soul Ring. Yeah, imagine my opponent going turn 1 Sanctuary. Don't really want to play any of my... I guess I even have this Sokenzan if I want to play a red 1-drop. Creature. Do I ever Boseiju Shaper Sanctuary? I think no, because the Boseiju lets me play Obosh next turn. What's my plan to with them now? I mean, my plan is to kill them with the combo eventually. But I also, like, I don't think that, like, Besiegeing the Shaper Sanctuary right now is correct either. When I'm, like, just still almost never casting Lightning Bolt on anything. Oh, I can't even cast Lightning Bolt this turn. I've had the right build for Vindicator Food. I didn't work too hard on it, honestly. This happens a lot where I'll, like, say I'm going to work on something overnight and end up working on something else instead. Might burn them out too, like Obosh double up, burn spells. Probably okay to attack with Seasoned Pyromancer. Can get my tokens back. We're also just an all-will-be-1 away from winning, although I think I've pitched 2 of them. Or discarded 1, pitched 1. It's only 2 left of the deck. They took 4? So they're dead to a top deck bolt. That's insane. Or they're dead to Obosh hitting them, which is less likely. Imagine hitting your first 4 land drops. Literally could not be me. I guess if we get the counters on the quest too. Isn't Bolt plus quest 14? You have to remove 4 quest counters from this to double up the damage. Also, is it double? How does double with Obosh work? Is it 9 or is it 12? It should be 12, right? Just sending with the whole team here. Quad, okay, good to know. So they don't block, they instantly die? I mean, they die anyways, right? I guess they don't die on board, right? If they take all of these, they die. Oh, this is a trade. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. I like legitimately think the keep was correct. Like we missed our like first 4 land drops and we still are gonna win. Crazy, huh? But we could have lost though. I don't know. I think it was fine. It was just like a fine keep. Obviously had a couple problems with the hand. And we got lucky. My opponent didn't have one of these in the opening hand too. Third Fury saved me. I mean, I would have rather drawn a land than the Third Fury for whatever it's worth. Okay, so now we get to go. How does this work? If a source you control deal damage, double it. Okay, so we go Lightning Bolt on the stack. Quest. Oh, this is, you just do it. Oh, it doubles all damage. I didn't realize that. That's actually pretty good. Let's go. Missed our first 4 land drops on the draw. Won anyways. I like this hand. Let's put back the Bolt, I think. Well, we're up against a Giganta deck. I would put back all Booby 1 if this was a green source, because we could go Elf into Sprawl, Fable, Bolt, but we can't with this hand. Put us on the mold to 6. What 2 companions would you like to be paired up with? Yorion Luris, of course. That's a great idea. They comment for 26. You should have been over again. Fury is so overpowered. I won. I mean, Fury is only so overpowered against elves. This is like probably something that's important to say. Oh, what if I put back Sprawl with this hand? That might have been the best line, honestly, against Giganta. Ooh, but they're Tron. Okay, like let's not forget this is the elves matchup where Fury is like by far better in this matchup than anywhere else by like an insane degree, right? But it's also like to say that I should have been run over and lost. Like, I would have just not capped, you know what I mean? I would have mulliganed the hand. I don't know. I think it was a brave and bold, good play by me. A hard play to make. ZJ, yeah, if you post a list in the chat, I'd be happy to take a look. Okay, so we're looking for Blood Moon or Quest here. Good discard. Seal and Wooded Foothills, looking for one of those cards. Okay, we found the quest. But we can't win, right? If this was a green source, we could. I think Fury's good at a lot of decks, but they aren't played anymore. I mean, if Fury... This is kind of like Schrodinger's Fury, right? If Fury is good against a lot of decks, but those decks aren't played anymore, is Fury good? You know what I mean? Is Fury as good as people say it is if it's only like so oppressive against humans and elves and spirits and these decks aren't played, and these decks were like not even that popular pre-MH1. Fury is still good. Fury is still good for sure. Attack first, use treasure. If I attack first, I can't deal them any damage is the problem, right? Like that's what I'm going to do, and like I get to kill them on my next turn. Fury's really good, but it's like when we call Fury broken, like Fury is only this good against like specifically elves. It's not even that good against it's not as good as it was there against elves and elves and humans, or it's against humans and spirits. It's like against elves specifically, Fury is like just hyper premium card, and it's like it's not that insane in like any other matchup, but it is still very good. But thankfully they can't have Ugin, O-Stone. They can have like 7 mana Karn, but now they can't. Yeah, Boseiju. I think this firstly got buried in the Fury talk. The deck tech? Yeah, thank you. If they're illegal, how much play with Pyrokinesis see? Not very much, but like largely because Fury is legal instead, if that makes sense. Like Fury is better than Pyrokinesis, especially in this format with like all the flicker effects. Okay, we're gonna bring in the 5th Moon, Nature's Claims. I'm boarding Fury out in this matchup! Fury sucks, dude. I'm gonna see a seal also. Whoa, we're in deep, y'all. Dude, Tyvar plus Fiddlebender. How are we fiddlebending this? So you got Cookbook. Cookbook plus Fiddlebender's cool. I really, really, really want a Chromatic Star to go food token into Chromatic Star, or get Chromatic Star off Saga into Lightning Greaves. Beautiful deck list, though. Beautiful deck list. I don't like Gilded Goose very much without Feasting Troll King, though. I would cut the Geese and play, like, the first Chromatic Star. Maybe 22 lands. 23 without the Geese is fine. Oh, no, play 22 plus 1 Springleaf Drum. 22 plus 1 Springleaf Drum. And 1 Chromatic Star and, like, 3 Finales, maybe? Maybe 4 Finales, no Spellskite. This. Only 3 Daredevils kind of sus. I mean, this deck is like not as on the food package as it can be. I think it's okay, especially because you have Tyvar to like maybe mill it over. It's not amazing though. I'll you know drink to that. But yeah, you can also go minus 4 Goose, minus 1 Spellskite, plus 3 Finale, plus 1 Daredevil, plus 1 Chromatic Star. That's probably what I would do. I don't like the second Citizen's Crowbar. I would basically only ever play 1, but I do think the first one's good enough. I don't think I'd be very likely to play Tamiyo's Safekeeping. I don't like despise the decision to play it, but I just think I probably win it. I like the sort of Fire Ice to like pivot off the combo plan and be more of like a fair deck, and I would maybe like lean more into that too. Like you want to be able to like cut your Fiddlebenders and your Crackdown Construct against like Scam and Murktide, and then bring in like 1 Sword, 3 Dispatch, 2 Endurance. I guess you already have that plan pretty fleshed out. I might want the 3rd Endurance though. You can also play 4 Endurances and play 0 Emrakul. I think if you have that many Endurances, you don't actually need Emrakul. Hopefully Commune finds us a land. Hopefully it doesn't get freaking Warping Wailed either. I mean, I'm not going to Boseiju them, so I'm going to take the Stomping Ground. Might as well hold up the Bolt. I was thinking Force of Vigor over Crowbar. They're a lot of money. Limited sea green cards. Oh, play a Haywire Might. Play a Haywire Might also. Like you like actually just really need 1, and then that's also like a budget card. But I applaud the deck. I like it a lot. Very creative. Looks very fun. Great moves. No, what am I doing? Sorry. Oh my gosh, dude. I was just my stupid freaking monkey brain is like I'm gonna cast Fable next turn. And that was the only thought going through my little brain was I'm casting Fable next turn. And then I cast Fable this turn. It's honestly not even that bad. Like, as long as I don't get Ugin, we're actually fine. Or O-Stone. It's pretty bad. But we're actually okay against Karn. Both cards, because Karn sucks. Coil's bad. Okay, everything's bad. Everything's bad. I take it back. Dude, easy win. Because even if they target this forest, we can still cast Blood Moon next turn. Oh, no, we can't. Can't cast Blood Moon next turn. We probably can, though, if we find a land off Fable. They might tick up. We can deal 7 to it if they tick up. If I cut the Goose out of the Spring Draw, my mana is going to be okay with 4 Sagas. Yeah, it'll be fine. That's like basically the mana base I'm playing in like the Abzan Devoted Druid deck. Although honestly, like Abzan Devoted Druid with with the food package and Tyvar sounds really sick. Where like Devoted Druid combo might just be better for the most part. But the big differences are of course that you're able to like have Finale be a good card in the deck as opposed to like the worst card you've ever played in your entire life. All right, discard these two, I think. Wow, so lucky I top deck. We could play another Fable also. Just kidding, just kidding. I cast Blood Moon. I really think you should cut Karn from Tron. Once I'm done with One Brews, I'll go back to like the Tron theory crafting. But I do think that Karn the Liberated is underpowered in Modern. I think that Cityscape Leveler is awesome. I think that there's like a lot of ways you can build it. I think that Golos is pretty good. It's maybe kind of awkward on the curve, but I like Golos a lot. And like being more in on Golos lets you be kind of by proxy more in on Ulamog. Because like both spinning into more Ulamogs is nice, and what are they gonna Stonebrain? As also as levelers, if Karn's gonna go fight Tron days are over permanently. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. You know, I think that is like an okay attitude to have, but you know, what we do on this channel is we try to, you know, tune decks, and I think that the Tron lists are kind of suboptimal. What's the better color? 7-drop for turn 3? That's the thing, is like you don't have to be maxed out on 7-drops either. I know me, Tron, me have 7 mana turn 3. But if there are no good 7 mana colorless spells, you can play 5 and 6 and 8 and 10 mana colorless spells and card, you know. And then like I also think that Spellskite solves a lot of problems that Tron has. Not every problem, of course, but not, you know, nothing solves every problem. But Spellskite helps you against Boseiju and Leyline Binding in a big way, other targeted land destruction, and also blocks Ragavan, which is like a big problem for Tron. So like I wouldn't be opposed to main decking Spellskites, and if you're main decking Spellskite, like it's a bit easier for you to like play your first big thing on turn 4 because you have a, you know, cheap blocker and you have some protection. And you can play Golos, and you can go like Golos plus Spellskite on turn 3 with your Tron. You got options. I do think I want back a Blood Moon. Let me just discard these two. Another Fable. Let's go. Actually, yeah, we've been talking about this for like weeks now on this like Tron idea, and I think that it's pretty good, but I just haven't play tested it because boy, can I not bring myself to play Tron. I don't think that they have another answer to Blood Moon in their hand. I could be wrong. I think that we're probably safe to play this Fable. And even if they do, they also have to have payoff, and they only have 2 cards. Not casting Quest. No, my opponent Stonebrained my All Will Be One, so I'm going to discard it. Just 9 months, thank you. And it's true, this card being playable on turn 3 is really nice, but like, you know, you could also just play like the full 4 Worm Coils before the first Karn Liberated also, and You have options. My main point is that as Tron players, you have agency and options and freedom to play cards that aren't just like incredibly mid. A little short of lethal next turn, but who's playing Blood Moon? Which doesn't stop a ton, but it can stop Ugin if they don't have a land. It stops Ulamog. Good against Karn, the great creator too. Yeah, Fable better than Blood Moon, huh? Why updated Decklist in 2016? If it worked then, and sometimes works now, I should change it. Good point, good point. Also, 4 Cityscape Levelers makes you so much better against Counterspell, which is, also a huge problem for Tron. First league. No, we played a league earlier that went 2-3, but as usual, my losses were unfair and undeserved, and all my wins are hard worked and well deserved. We also kept a no land hand that missed my first 4 land drops and won, and so that win kind of counts as like double. Mostly like looking for... Oh, whoops. I thought I copied the Spyro. Okay, well. Was mostly looking for a Bolt here. That's okay, we'll put our opponent to 2-2. And then might as well cast this Seasoned Pyromancer. So my opponent can have like Oblivion Stone or Ugin here. And that's it. So all that really matters is digging for a burn spell. Ding, 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 ding. Zergling, 4 months. 4 Horsesuit gifted sub to Kami Scum. Thank you, thank you. 118 total gifted subs. Wow. Nature's Claim the Blood Moon. Opens up their outs a little bit for sure. But they drew a land. But you can't to save them. It's close. Like, I did consider it. Ooh, we have the combo. We have turn 2 Blood Moon. Love it. Best card in the format. Yeah, Seal's also another hit for Commune, which is nice. But you could play it. Like, I don't know. I don't think Lava Dart's probably the correct play, though. I also considered the 1-mana sorcery shock with flashback. I think that one is interesting because it's a burn spell early, and in the late game, if you're really desperate for damage, you have more access to that. It also discards to... it discards to Fable and Seasoned Pyromancer, and I don't think that card is Firebolt. I don't think that card is better than Lightning Bolt necessarily, but I think it's like actually kind of close. With like the discard value and the more access to later removal. Peepaw, 15 months, thank you. There's a good chance they have to take the Blood Moon. They might just leave me with the combo. And notably, Lightning Bolt kills this, Firebolt doesn't kill this. Fiery Temper. Don't have enough discard outlets for Fiery Temper. Well, it's been a while since I've registered that card in Modern, though. But I have done it. I have done it. Could get a Stomping Ground here so that Seasoned Pyromancer is alive top deck. I think that's probably worth it, despite me like taking a whole turn off this clock. Like Seasoned Pyromancer would be a really good top deck here, so like turning that live I think is correct. Okay, let's go ahead and pitch Obosh to Fury. Last time I registered Serum Visions. Oh, immediately top decking this. It hasn't actually been that long, I think. Like I usually play it in Phoenix when I play Phoenix. So there's no way to deal with the damage. I can't believe they didn't take the Blood Moon also. if it was good against them. just concedes. I'm gonna set up the Blood Moons on the draw. Veil Summer much worse on the draw. Still, I think worth bringing in. Then maybe I play only 2 Veil on the draw and play like 2 Endurance. I think I'll trim a quest and play 2 Endurance on the draw. Endurance is okay against him. It's not great. Obosh is just such a perfectly designed companion. It's the Obosh is the only companion I like actually really like. It's like, well, no, I love Lutri too. I like Zerda. Okay, Lutri, Zerda, Obosh. But it's like it's the only companion that you really got to work for it. Oh, by the way, I think you should be bolting Ragavan's main phase against Scam because of the Undying effects instead of the dash. I think I've been doing that for a little while, but I don't think I've like said that out loud yet. So yeah, so you would wait till they attack because of dash, but I think bolting at main phase because of the Undying effects is more relevant. They take Seasoned Pyromancer and then probably Commune. Oh, I take the quest instead. Well, only 1 hit. We have 42 hits for Commune game 1. I guess we have a few less post board. Haven't bricked on it yet. Taraka is actually very good against this. This is very heads up play. Very good against the Spyro Fable. Good against my channeled Sokenzan. Just good. I'll definitely trade for the Turok if they attack with it. This is a gift. I guess they could have the Undying effect though. Yeah. Not the gift I thought it was. So I think we'll just let the Turok get a counter here. Just only 1. Alpine Moon is Cyber Free Birth instead of Magus. Well, I'm mostly playing this effect, or these effects for... Hold on. Bolting here is a bit better against an Undying effect. Can also, but I think, yeah, let me bolt the Grief. Let me bolt the Grief so that I can chump here, maybe set up to copy Spyro with Fable. Very good draws, obviously. Training Grounds, 14 months, thank you. Yeah, so the thing, like, Alpine Moon's just not that good against Titan. You could play it and, like, just tempo them out, but that's the main reason I'm playing, playing the card as the Titan matchup. Okay, well-timed Thoughtseize. We get a chump block, though. Get to flip Fable. Some good top decks. Not really one of them. But if they don't have a removal spell, we can start copying the Seasoned Pyromancer. I'll do it on my upkeep so I don't ever have to discard anything here if we're so lucky. And I guess I'm never blocking with the Spyro this turn, so I'll attack. Dark Souls today? I think so, yeah. Wasn't sure because we did like a tequila and Dark Souls stream last night for a couple hours, but I'm filling up for like at least 1 attempt on stream today. Although I'm starting to think that maybe like a break and then like just like a separate Dark Souls stream is going to be the better structure. I'm not sure. Probably just do it like day by day, whichever I'm feeling like. If I'm too fatigued. I guess they have no cards in their hand, though. It's okay, not the end of the world. Fury would be a good top deck. I'm just trying to think about Obosh versus Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. I think I like Seasoned Pyromancer tokens more, where I don't really want to open my hand up to a discard spell, and if I draw a land next turn, I can Obosh, and if I draw a spell, I can cast the spell. I haven't seen Reed's Trash Talk tweet. I would typically like to keep the stream as drama-free as possible, but it's also hard to imagine that whatever this is in regards to, that, you know, Reed is not... that Reed is, you know, not right in the... I don't know. Reed's always right. I just don't really want to look at it on stream, you know. I want to keep the chat drama-free. Yeah, let's still just not expose... Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have tapped like that, so I'd have to main phase this. I'm gonna attack, though, with the Fury. The tweet is Reed just saying he's a good Magic player. Okay, if it's drama-free, if someone wants to link it, I'll take a look. Alright, that's pretty good. It was a great trade, I agree, yeah. Obosh still pretty broken, huh? Okay, so now I can feel pretty comfortable putting this in my hand. What's funny is my opponent will definitely cast a discard spell. Let's not attack and let my opponent top deck Ragavan again, though. Did that earlier and, like, immediately lost. Oh, no, I did actually see this. The tournament structure where we played a bunch of rounds of MTG gave me a big advantage over the rest of the field. You know, I did actually see that. Brent's already pitched 2 terminates. Oh, no, sorry, only 1. I thought it was 2. Yeah, then that was a response to Matt saying the first PT with Huey in charge, Reed wins. Suspicious. I definitely Psycho Veil. So we're doing our opponent 7 here. Nope, we're dealing them infinite. Twin Exarch. Number 3 no. I could be wrong. Or at the very least, if you were going to play this in Enchantress, you would have to build the deck in like a pretty different way from traditional Enchantress. You'd, like, I don't know if you could play Sithis. Is this deck better than Espergor Reanimator? I don't know, Bolt. I don't know. You always ask me these questions, and I always tell you I don't know. They must have misclicked here. I've actually done this. I like thought I was casting Thoughtseize, but I cast Shadow instead. Good showing on the stream. Oh no. I've done that too. Definitely had, you know, some hashtag paid actors this stream. I think we're getting our Blood Moon Thoughtseize here. Yeah. Rebirth deck, -1 Underworld, +1 Matron, +1 Magus. I think Matron's really bad. Orvar's fine. Orvar's fine. I don't mind getting like 2 or 3 Orvars. I would never play Matron though. I think I just want to play 3 Shrapnel Blast. That's what I'm going to be doing. Just 3 Shrapnel Blast. Okay, pending. 2 cards in their hand. Really tough for them to mulligan and then accidentally throw away their marquee card, of course. Gotta feel really bad. Goodbye. I have another one. If that's their last card. That's a bolt. Okay. Both top decking, I have a companion and a quest for pure flame in play, and a top decked Seasoned Pyromancer. Nice to have the full 4 Spyro / Fable to top deck in this list. Might get to turn the quest for pure flame on. Snatty. If they had a shadow in play, this game would be like much closer. I think this deck would be better for us if that's actually a funny question. Like, so we get these kind of comments a lot, but this is the first time it's like, so like usually when I get the question, would this deck be better or worse if a card was strictly better, I roll my eyes. Of course it'd be better, but you're actually right. Like, you lose Obosh as 4 mana. The deck would be a lot better if this was 4 mana though. Like, you would get Rin and 6 instead. It would definitely be better. But that's a funny question. Alright, gonna bring in the Veils. Blood Moon on the draw is definitely okay. I really don't want to draw 2. I definitely want the full 4 on the play. Yeah, let me just go trim. Yeah, this is a combo deck. Quest for Pure Flame plus all will be 1 is infinite damage. Blood Moon is game wide side out. Well, I have 4 of them. I have 4 of this 3 mana enchantment on the draw. I only ever want to resolve 1. My opponent can also play around it, and they're going to be playing around it post board. But I'm also keeping it all 4. But like, you know, if you trim 1, you still have 3 in the deck. But yeah, Blood Moon is also not game over against them. They're a Ragavan deck. If they're ahead on board, Blood Moon isn't good enough. So it's called Green Moon. Usually Green Moon decks are called Ponza, but then people go, it's not Ponza because there's no land destruction. But Green Moon decks are Ponza. If you type exclamation point deck tech, you'll get a clip of me explaining the deck list. Is Karn the Great good right now? Kinda. There's a lot more like big mana and combo and like less Murktide. So I'd say kinda. Yeah, Run Afoul's for Murktide. Yeah, sadly Clothis is just so bad. I wish Clothis was better. Yeah, I have abandoned my faith. Need a new god. Maybe I'll start worshipping Elishnorn. Why can't this be a Utopia Sprawl? I'm Mulligan. My go-to paper deck? Maybe Prowess. I think Prowess is really good. I had kind of a rough weekend with it, but I'm a believer. I'm a believer at the moment. I think on the Mulligan I put back the Fury. Yeah, just keep the combo. I wonder if they take the quest. Yeah, what is who is Atraxa? Because like the Praetors are each one color. I get it. They're each like one color of the Phyrexians, and they're all like in charge or something. They're like on the Council of Phyrexians, and the Phyrexians are like the Borg from Star Trek. Is like my loose understanding of the lore. Who is Atraxa? Because she's not one color. Atraxa was Norn's first completed angel. Okay, that's awesome. Listen, I feel like the Phyrexians would do a better job managing the multiverse than the Planeswalkers, by the way. I'm kind of just on board for the Phyrexians to take over. Don't think I want to attack. It's the Shadow deck. Mirrored an Angel to follow Predators. That's so cool. Listen, we'll just let the Phyrexians have a chance. Minus the whole stripping of flesh thing. I mean, I thought that was the main appeal. Don't hit Hitsugu me. You can't play Hitsugu in your Shadow deck. Okay, they're not, thankfully. They are playing good old Kolaghan's Command, though. Good old Kolaghan's Command, huh? Like a good old Seasoned Pyromancer, just a good, clean match of Modern. Still kind of scared of Shadow. I want to be able to bolt the Shadow if possible. But the Eldrazi. The Eldrazi are really cool. I really like the Eldrazi, but they're like, you know, probably not the best to be in charge. Atraxos Platinum Angel? Oh, that's awesome. So I get to Bolt the Shadow, which is great. I get to Blood Moon them, which is great. I have Obosh. I have All Will Be One. And nice that their shadows are like capped at 3/3s at the moment as well. Not confirmed but suspected. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get the All Will Be One in play. And I think I'm actually like still scared to attack. I think attacking is like kind of a good way to lose to a shadow when I'm not losing to very much else. Can like wait to combo. I can wait to like deal like big damage with Obosh. Ragavan also kind of a factor here, I guess. Probably should name green. Doesn't matter a ton. Okay, though, here, if I deal them down to 8, then this is going to be 4 plus 2, 6. So it's still not lethal. Have you seen why they're on Obosh? Oh, Bobble. So probably Channeler. I really want to play Channeler plus Ranger Captain in like the Mardu Shadow deck, although Obosh is also really nice. But like, Ranger Captain for Channeler, yes please. Whoa. Platinum Angel versus Atraxa. They could be cousins. GG's. Alright, we're 4-0. That would be an awesome trophy. But we've like basically already trophied. 9% on on 5-0, 49 on 4-1. Huh? Affinity? I was like 4-0. It's literally Splinter Twin. Doesn't have anything to do with the fact that we keep playing against opponents with questionable keeps. I'm discarding both bolts here. Looking for a quest. Looking for a quest off the top, chat. Yeah, we had an opponent cast a Death Shadow on turn 1. And not... that might sound scary, but they didn't like... They just cast it. That was their first thing, their first play. They might have like a really scary turn next turn, though. Ooh. But that's really nice. And it is also nice, as soon as we draw a quest, the game is like immediately over. This is a Mist Vault Bridge, the blue-black tapped indestructible land. Well, I guess we can't win next turn if we draw a quest. So they're probably gonna have a good turn this turn. Turn 4. Well, they couldn't even cast... I guess they could have cast Metallic Rebuke. Do you have a way to find enchantments? Yeah, I have a Commune with Spirits, which lets me look at my top 4. I can choose an enchantment or land from among them. Plus, like, you know, Seasoned Pyromancer, Fable the Mirror Breaker for filtering. Well, the land is indestructible, so yeah, we wouldn't want to Boseiju it. Blood Moon would be a nice pickup. They found a land. Oh, I guess I need to turn off my auto yields. They might kill my Utopia Sprawl. I doubt they'll go after my Seal of Fire. Glad to be able to kill the Haywire Might, I suppose. Good that they're thinking up their line. Never played Devoted Druid in a deck like this? No, I don't think so. I think that's just like too many combos. Guess we're looking to draw a quest or a 3-drop. If I draw a land, I'll probably Boseiju Saga. Guess that's a land. Oh boy, they don't have any Boseiju. You play at least one Boseijuable land in your Affinity deck. They maybe have like their island in their hand. But I really don't recommend like playing an artifact-based deck with no lands to pick up off Boseiju. Oh, okay, but the island was in their hand. Okay, they did have one. Seal the Midnight. Seal the Midnight's kind of an okay option, but I think with the Fury in the hand, I don't really want to. But I guess that's. I definitely see the merit, right? I might need to seal this. This can get kind of out of hand. All will be one is a payoff for Devoted Luxior. I don't know. I don't really feel like you want to play both those combos together, especially when like Tyvar seems like such a better route than like this like red enchantment plan. I'm just gonna forest. Don't need triple red probably. Yeah, Obosh Fury does work how you want it to work. They didn't float blue, they floated white. Not sure what they're thinking about. Okay, they just decided to pass. Seems like a good turn to just play an Obosh. Fury this turn into Obosh next turn is also, I think, fine, but I think this is better. Put him down to 8. Yeah, give me some Fury targets. Got 8 damage and I want to use it. Yeah, perfect. Fury face. I wish. I wish. Oh, Fury killed 2 companions. Beautiful. But you live for now, Midnights. They can never attack here, right? They can attach at instant speed though and block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, they just die if they attack, so we're hoping they attack. How many games are being won with the beatdown plan? A little bit more than we're comboing, but it's also like, just like Twin won more games with the beatdown plan. We're winning more games with, you know, the beatdown plan too. But the presence of the combo is really nice. Yeah, there's no reason to like they should have like just left up the attach at instant speed. There was no reason to tap this pre-combat. Okay, up a game, up a game. We're gonna bring in 4 Nature's Claim. Up a game, 4 Claim. Magus is probably a little bit better than Blood Moon. I'm not sure how many of these effects I really want. I think that like maybe 2 Moons, 1 Magus is fine. Then trim 1 Commune and 1 each piece of the combo. I've liked doing this a lot today. 1 game away from the All Will Be One trophy. Why no Reflections of Kiki? Well, unfortunately that card's like stuck on the back of this card. I wish I could just play the front half. Actually, that's not even true. Not for Moon against a deck that did not have a basic of Boseiju. Well, their deck's all colorless, or almost all colorless, plus Springleaf Drum. So, like, stopping their colors isn't super relevant. Turning off Saga is nice. I have 3 moons. I think 3 moon is a really good number. I know it's not 4, but it's not that different from 4. Have I stacked quests? Yeah, we've comboed plenty of times. Are we Ado? I don't think so. Yeah, we lost a game against elves. Yeah, they must have drawn the quest off the island for sure. Pretty good hand. Prince on a mulligan also. You have 2 moons. I have 1 Magus, 2 blood moons. Which are 3 moons. We kept the 0-lander. We kept the 0-lander. We missed our first 4 land drops in 1. Oh, ever sacrifice to use quest? I don't think so. Maybe once. Yeah, we did once. We doubled up a bolt for lethal. We actually quadrupled a bolt with Obosh. Is Goratrax worth the investment? I mean, it's going to be bad if, like, there's ever a ton of graveyard hate, but I think overall it is a deck I like and recommend, yeah. Looks like a pretty furyable board, thankfully. Another great draw. Alright, we'll just fury their board, play Utopia Sprawl, Arbor Elf, Fable. You get Stomping Ground, so if they like haywire my Sprawl, I'm not like cut off red. Fury is only good against elves. Fury is only so good against elves that you would keep a 0-land hand with 2 of them. That's the only matchup you would ever consider doing it in, I think. I'm still not sure it was a correct keep, but I don't know. If you can miss your first 4 land drops and win, like it can't be that bad. I guess I'm gonna leave this in hand and I can look for the quest with the Commune. That means Fury's dumb. Well, Fury's dumb, but Fury's own is, you know, it's a different kind of dumb against specifically elves, is my current opinion. It's its own special brand of dumb. Do they have Metallic Rebuke? Seems like they might. We can pay though. So almost definitely just making a Saga token here. Stinks to miss. Okay, that was a reason to keep Blood Moon over Magus as Commune. Kind of a small reason though. A lot of good top decks. I think that I'm going to be somewhat inclined to loot Obosh away with Fable. They have Thought Monitor. Okay, same 7 mana. Although I don't know, I could draw. I'm looking for Nature's Claim or the quest and just be able to win right now. I think that I have enough good top decks. I just need to dig. I did find the Nature's Claim. So I want a Nature's Claim, the Saga, I think. Need to be scared of the Shadow Spear though. I remember one time when I was playing the Legacy PT, I kept a 6-card 0-land hand on the play as Storm. And I was like, I can't remember exactly what the combination was, but it was basically like, I think I had no Lotus Petal. I might have had an LED. I might not have had an LED, but the combination was something like mana to combo kill plus 1 protection piece, and was able to win via a land or a Lotus Petal drawn through like one piece of protection against a control deck post board. I kept it on a mull to 6 on the play, and I won. After missing like my first 2 land drops. I think we just take 9. It's a lot of damage. We can maybe set up for like a big reflection turn, but it's going to be kind of hard to race. We have some looks at the combo kill here. We've looked at another Nature's Claim. Awesome. We found a Nature's Claim. So let's just go ahead and not loot anything away. And I'm also not going to cast the All Will Be One, so I can make a lot of reflection tokens. And we need to cast this in combat because they're going to Welding Jar. And I could attack for 3 Shamans, which will result in 2 more 2/2s attacking. But I think because they have so much life, that's probably not quite worth it. I might even want to double block a companion if they attack with it. I also get to gain 4 life off Nature's Claim. What if we can find like a Fury or a Quest? Or maybe just another Nature's Claim will be okay. Seasoned Pyromancer is okay. A lot of good top decks. Good play, good play. Was maybe even better to target the Shadow Spear, although it doesn't matter, I guess. They're just always going to Welding Jar. But it's not removed from combat if target Shadow Spear. I think I'd be okay if they didn't Welding Jar, but that's true. I have to still chump. Had a lot of outs, and we didn't really draw any of them here. Stinks. So if I attack with all my reflections, they gain 5, they take 10. Doesn't really do much, but I don't think I'm doing anything else with them, so let's just go ahead and attack with all the tokens. Wait till you're in step and make a lot of blockers. The problem is all the blockers are tapped, right? Oh, but not all of them. Not all of them. Right. Right, okay. I've never done this before. It's quite the line. Fable's a pretty good card, huh? Wait, this reflection's being sacrificed? I cannot tell what's going on. Okay, this must be this one's trigger. This has a trigger. This has a trigger. Wait, this was the original? Why did it have a trigger tied to it? I'm so confused. It's probably way more obvious than I think. What a line, though. Yeah, this isn't infinite with Arbor Elves, is it? Yeah, but we can copy Arbor Elf for 1 more mana, that is true. Ugh. So rough now that my quest isn't an out. Love for them to attack. Or aren't these tokens tapped? Because I made them on my instep with like other copies that were being sacrificed. They targeted the Sprawl. Wow, that's huge. I really want my opponent to attack. I guess I should. Still copy Arbor Elf twice. This is one of the weirdest games I've ever played. So we're looking for Quest, we're looking for Fury, we're looking for Seasoned Pyromancer, we're looking for Nature's Claim. Oh, I tapped the token. That was a mistake. Sorry, this is so much to manage. Nettlecyst is a nightmare. Great top deck for them. Doesn't let them really do much with it this turn. Would it make sense to be playing Planeswalkers as a backup plan since they go with all we won? What Planeswalkers? Rin 6 is the only good one, I think, and turns off Obosh. But I think the only playable one is Rin 6. Most Planeswalkers suck. Okay, it was Fury, Nature's Claim. I'm gonna copy the Arbor Elves. Fury, Nature's Claim. Wait, is this infinite Arbor Elves? No, it's only our Arbor Elf for each reflection that we have. With Utopia? I don't think so. Okay, Communal Spirits. Quest! Let's go! I have enough mana, right? Because I made the Arbor Elf copies. What a game. Can attack. Yeah, I know it can attack, but attacking against the counter. They have no cards in their hand. We win. They know about the quest in the hand. They just revealed it. How's the combo work? Quest plus all for will be 1 plus any counter, any damage is infinite damage. I'll show it off if my opponent lets me. They've got no cards in their hand. I feel like they could just have 6, but they're trying to understand what's going on. It's also really nice because you don't have to click through anything. You can just auto-yield. Arbor Elf, Utahs, 2 Sprables, and Finels. How do you untap the reflections? Let's go. Scary game. Wow, 9% of y'all are very happy, huh? All will be wins. Let me tweet about it real quick. We'll play one more.